Miss Kara Fellers and her escort Chad Painter.
Every step you take, I'll be watching you. Every single day, every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you.
Miss Amber Hickey and her escort Lincoln Moore. Miss Whitney Kinchlow and her escort Brennan Simpson.
Since you're gone, I've been lost without a trace. I dream at night, I can only see your face. I look around, but it's you I can't replace. I feel so cold and I long for your embrace. I keep crying, baby, baby.
Miss Kristen Aw and her escort Josh Gibson. Miss Laura Mooring and her escort Jeremy Moore.
Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. Our poor heart aches. Every step you take.
Miss Rachel Clark and her escort Josh Blom.
You fake, every claim you stick, I'll be watching you. Every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you.
Miss Caitlin Atterbury and her escort Austin Hartwig. Miss Amanda Baker and her escort Jay Hild. Miss Amy Shoemaker and her escort Chris Francisco. Thank you. Miss Lexi Springer and her escort Tony Della Valle.
I won't talk, I won't breathe, I won't move till you finally see that you belong with me.
Miss Linda Hernandez and her escort Scott King.
I don't look, but deep inside the corner of my mind, I'm attached to you. I'm weak, it's true, 'cause I'm afraid to know the answer. Do you want me to?
Miss Rachel Casa and her escort A.J. Wonderland.
Falling faster. I've waited all my life to cross
Miss Jessica Peisker and her escort, Jeff Armstrong.
You don't know what you do every time you walk into the room. I'm afraid to move. I'm weak, it's true.
Miss Lindsay Borma and her escort, Corey Schultz.
Do you see me too? Do you even know you met me? I've waited all my life to cross this line to the only thing that's true.
Miss Ruth Omart and her escort, John Dallas.
Time to try anything to be with you. All my life I've waited. This is true. I know when I go, I'll be on my way to you. The way that's true. I've waited all my
Miss Tracy Turner and her escort, Joe Gillen.
to the only thing that's true. So I will not hide. It's time to try anything to be with you. All my life I've waited. This is true. You're eating dinner tonight. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're in good health. Miss Catherine Muck and her escort, Eric Nutilla. Thank you, kids.
Something so sad you can't sleep at night. Have you ever tried to find the words, but they don't
Coconut, help kindly.
right?
Just a minute.
Have you ever?
I'll give you both. We got a sale on neckties here. Give one to Rachel. Miss Rachel Hahn and her escort, Brady Gertz.
To make them understand. Have you ever had someone steal your heart away? You give anything to make them feel the same. Have you ever searched for words,
Miss Laura Raymond and her escort, Tom Swanson.
but you don't know what to say, and you don't know where to start? Have you ever loved? Have you ever needed something so you can't sleep at night? Have you ever tried?
I'm not sure that's orange, but Miss Casey Pepperell and her escort, Greg Gandenberger.
Have you ever? Ooh, have you ever found the one you dreamed
No more
of
fruit.
all your life? Do just about anything.
You got me a tie though, didn't you? Last year?
To their eyes. Have you finally found the one
Where is it?
you give in your heart?
Miss Bridget Ryan and her escort, Jacob Parmenter.
Won't give the heart to you. Have you ever closed your eyes and dreamed that they were there? And all you can do is wait for the day when they
I'm
will
short of ties.
Have you ever loved somebody?
Miss Kirsten Gandenberger and her escort, James Cosby.
Makes you wanna break down and cry. So bad. Have you ever tried to find the words, but they don't come right? Oh, have you ever? Have you
Tie on Monday.
ever?
Miss Michelle McFadden and her escort, Joey Papuga.
To get you in my arms, baby. say to get to your heart.
I'm not Joey's mother,
To
though.
make you understand how I need you next to me.
Thank you.
Gotta get you.
Miss Shannon McLaughlin and her escort, Paul Phillips.
Can't sleep. Have you ever loved somebody so Have you ever needed something breaks you apart inside? Have you ever tried to find the words, but they don't come out right? Have you
Miss Allie Blocksdorf and her escort, Kurt Courtright.
Have you ever needed something so bad you can't sleep at, just can't sleep at night? Find the words, don't come out. Oh, have you ever?
Miss Patty Carmichael and her escort, Kyle Hauer. Thank you. Miss Melanie Boyer and her escort, Neil Rohr.
Broken this fragile thing now, and I can't pick up the pieces, and I've thrown my words all around, but I can't
Miss Megan Holford and her escort, Jacob Carey.
so broken up, and I give up. I just wanna tell you so you know. Here I go, scream my lungs out and try to get to you. You are my only one. I let go.
Miss Erica Oni and her escort, Alex Dom.
Like you do. You are my only Made my mistakes, let you down, and I can't.
Miss Brandy Hybreeder and her escort, Christopher Boward.
Ran my whole life in the ground, and I can't get up when you're gone, and something's breaking up. I feel like giving up. I won't walk.
Miss Meg Philbeck and her escort, David Mahar.
Here I go, scream my lungs out and try to get to you. You are my only one. I let go. There's just no one who gets me like you do.
Miss Chelsea Philbeck and her escort, Chad Coca. Miss Dana Landis and her escort, Daniel Omart.
So dishonestly, leave a note for you, my only one. And I know you can see right through me.
Miss Beth Conaway and her escort, Tim Guy.
You will find someone. Here I go, scream my lungs out and try to get to you. You are my only one.
Miss Chelsea Rankin and her escort, Caleb Olson.
No one like you. You are my
Miss Rachel Casa, Miss Jessica Peisker, Miss Lindsay Borma, escorted by Tony Kookaroo. Thank you, sir. Is that Shuff? Okay. Miss Danielle Shuff and her escort David Edwards. That appears to be the last couple for this year's Grand March. Again, on behalf of Main Street Lincoln and all the folks who make this possible, the Logan County Courthouse, the City of Lincoln, Doug Knox, the Knox Greenhouse, Jim Ash videotaping for Channel 5, which we think it will be on hopefully tomorrow evening, Ben Vogel Sound System, and all the hard work of Julie Tarter, Barb Reinwald, Linda Churchill, Kenda Colby, and Melody Shue. Thank you all for coming out. Please drive home safely.